So the one way that's worked well for a lot of my students who had a major pitch issue is using a pitch pipe. I'm Draven Gray with The Only Singer, where we combine over 50 years experience as professional singers, songwriters, and producers to help you become the singer you've always wanted to be. Now, do you have a hard time singing on pitch? Or maybe staying on pitch? Or just want to strengthen your overall pitch skills for singing? Maybe you're just a little flat on certain pitches. Singing in pitch is different than most things about singing. It's a listening skill, not a singing skill. It's a hearing skill, not a singing skill. If you're a little off, just a little off, it's usually a matter of lifting and supporting the voice better, of getting a better placement of the voice and getting better at that and getting that more into muscle memory. Not so much about you're not really hearing it right. Think up and out, think up and over your finger. Hey! Think singing lifted up towards behind the nose, up to the brow, up in that area, or whimpering ever so slightly into your phonation, just a little bit of top-down phonation. Hey, that'll usually fix that pitch if you're just a little off. And then sigh out your breath. Don't push it. That's another thing in that. You're sighing, you're releasing through the diaphragm up into that resonance. That'll usually fix if you're just a little off. You're trying to support resonance, not force it to happen. And usually I see where there's either not enough support or too much support, and that takes you off pitch just a little bit. But if you just can't seem to stay on pitch, you're more than just a little off. Here's a few ways to train your ear. Again, it's a listening skill, not a singing skill. So the one way that's worked well for a lot of my students who had a major pitch issue is using a pitch pipe. So this is the first step. A pitch pipe, you hear the pitch. Go to something else, go something higher. Hear the pitch. Try to sing it, you try to hum it. You can go even higher. And I don't expect you to just match that pitch right away. The reason I like the pitch low is because you can basically hum into it. You're breathing into it to make a sound. You could hum. And it'll match you. Actually, you're matching it. But if I get a little off, it growls at me. So that's one way to start learning to sing on pitch. You're correcting your pitch. You're hearing it. You're feeling it. You're maybe not seeing it in this case, but you can correct your pitch and get it in tune. So you play the note, you hum the note, you hum into the pitch pipe, and you correct your pitch to the right thing. And that works for a lot of people. This tombo actually has a little notch on it. There's two types, one for men, one for women. Like an A is the men, an E type is for the women. There's a little notch right on that A, or right on the main note. So for women, that notch will be in the E. So you can use it while you're driving, and okay, there's a notch. I don't have to use a lot of air in a tombo too. That's why I like these. A little more expensive than most pitch pipes, but I really like it. There's a pitch pipe app you could use even that. It's not as much about matching. It's about you play the note, and you can hear it, and then you try to match to that note. So another tried and true method for training your ear for pitch is interval training. Let's start there. So we had the pitch pipe idea. You hear the note. That's why I'm talking about interval training. You hear the note. Hey, you sing the note. Now, the thing is, you want to use a pitch app when you do this. Like a guitar tuner, there's certain vocal apps that show your pitch and the pitch that you're singing. So you would play it. And this is so cool about interval training is an interval means more than one note. You're going from one note to another. So that's a fifth. Let's say if I play two random notes. I'll play the same note, but yeah, that's different. I can see that's a C4. Some apps will say it's a C3. It's a C4. Just below your bridge for min. And then F sharp 4. Okay, I know what those pitches are. I can see it on the pitch out. Okay, I'm right at that C4. Nice. Okay, now I'm right at that F sharp 4. But it gave me time to adjust to it. I knew what the notes were supposed to be, and I was trying to sing them from memory. That trains your ear so well, and you start hearing the differences between pitches. You start feeling the differences between pitches, and it's really good for you. And you can start adding things. So say that was 2 random notes. Okay, that's getting easy. I can do 2. I can look at the pitch app, and it's telling me, okay, I'm staying on that pitch. I'm getting to it. Maybe at first you're way off. Maybe you had to go, there it is. I can see it on the pitch app. Okay, there it is. Got it. And that might happen. And that's good. You're learning. You're learning to readjust to that pitch and hear it correctly and get to that, and get the right feeling, get it into muscle memory. Okay. So you're getting good at that. Let's go 3 random notes. There it is. Okay. Are you getting this? Oh, let's try 4 random notes. Wait a second. That's basically melody. Let me sing a melody from a song. What is that melody? What if I sing... I keep going back to an old song, still song with that. Coffee and cigarettes. If I know what those notes are, I should be here. Coffee and cigarettes. I can see that. Slowing it down. Coffee and cigarettes. I know what those notes are now. Now I try to match it on the pitch app. That's another thing that can help you, by the way. If you're starting to get to that point, you can sing melodies, just slow the song down. Slow it down. There's apps you can do that with. There's on YouTube, you can slow it down 75%. 50% gets really weird, but 75% is enough usually. And slowing it down gives you time to catch up, to tune your vocal track to the right pitch, and to hear the pitches better and know what they're actually singing, especially for things like vocal riffs and runs where you gotta, if you slow that down, you can hear those individual notes. Okay? That'll help you. That can also be great for overcoming vocal problems in songs, like if the interval in the song, or it's maybe you need better placement that whole time, but slowing it down helps you adjust to that pitch movement and hear it correctly and get to the right pitch. Just slow the song down once you're at that point. So another way to help with pitch is learning the melody of a song you're trying to sing on an instrument. You heard me just do that. Now I know what that song is. Coffee and cigarettes, and I can slow it down on the piano or guitar and sing along with it. So kind of like when you slow a song down to really listen to the melody, yeah, you can go at your own pace and really know the notes you're supposed to sing if you learn the melody on an instrument. And lastly, I would say there are sing-along apps that they visually show you the pitch and how close you are to the melody, like Smule. There's a few of them out there they'll show you. Smule, I mentioned Smule Karaoke. You can see the pitch you're supposed to be singing throughout a song, and you just try to match it. But whatever you do for getting better at pitch, choose one of the ways I mentioned and go for it. Just go for it. Start there, build up. After a week or so, if it doesn't work, try a different way. But give yourself time. Pitch is one of the most difficult things to learn for singing because it's a listening skill. It takes time. Like most other things in singing, it takes time and practice, sure, but pitch takes a long time. Now, if you're interested in singing lessons, get with us, rocksinginglessons.com. Only Singer will have some links to that as well. So onlysinger.com. Contact us. We have a team of teachers. We're all willing to help you out. But regardless, the one thing you can really do is get a teacher, one that knows your goals, one that can help you build a training routine around your goals, one that knows how to sing the way you want to sing. Find a good teacher. And we'll see you soon.